We are here on the Scottish Friendly Children's Book Tour with the author Patrick Ness. Hello Patrick, how are you today?
Hello, I'm good.
How's the first day of events gone so far?
Really great. That's good people to talk to.
Excellent. You are the author of Chaos Walking, a fantastic trilogy, multi-award winning trilogy.
Thank you very much.
Can you tell us a little bit about the initial ideas for the trilogy and how you got started?
Yeah, absolutely. It started from the idea that that the world is a pretty noisy place these days with mobile phones and the internet, texting and networking sites and so on, and even more so for young people. If you're young, there's a lot of information vying for your attention, and I began to think, well, that's a lot of pressure on a teenager. And what if the next logical step with all this information coming in is that you had no choice in the matter, that you had to offer all of your information and you had to listen to everybody else's, this idea of information overload. And worse, what if you were young and you had no privacy, no choice about sharing it all? And I think that'd be pretty tough. And I think it's something that young people today think about anywhere, and can think about. So that's where it began.
Excellent. And as I mentioned, the books have won numerous awards. How does it feel when your name is the name that they call out at the ceremony?
Well, it feels really good. It feels really good for the book because it means that people will take a look at it. And there's so many books published, and it's so hard out there that when that kind of thing happens, it's so good for the book. You're just really happy for the book, the work that I've done, that people might take a look at it. That's really nice.
Yeah. Patrick, during your sessions and when we were talking to the students, you give them advice about being writers and becoming writers and how to do it. Could you let the watchers, the viewers of our videos know as well, please?
The biggest advice, and advice that you'd be amazed at how many people don't follow, is to write a book that you want to read yourself. You'd really, really be amazed at how many people don't do that. They write a book for other people, or for what they think publishers want or what they think the market wants, or there's a lot of vampire books, so I better write one of those. The thing is, nobody was looking for the first big vampire hit. Nobody was looking for the first Harry Potter. They were just written by people who wrote a book that they really, really desperately wanted to read themselves. And I think that if you write a book that you can't wait to get back to every single day, then other people are going to feel your excitement in it. And that's my absolute tip-top number one advice, is to write a book that you'd want to read yourself. And again, you'd be amazed at how many people don't.
Lovely. Patrick, the Chaos Walking trilogy, it's not a standard novel or standard series of novels in terms of the way the books are written and the style that's in the books, such the way you show the noise and certain things happening.
Yeah.
Things like here we have a series of roars and we have the big, loud boom. Why did you choose to write that, and did you have to fight with the publisher to get it done like that?
I didn't have to fight with the publisher, but I wanted to just have some fun. And I think I always, I like books that try to do different things, although it can be done really, really badly, and that's the risk. But as long as you earn it, I think, well, why not? Why not make it visually interesting as well as just as words on the page? Why not do both? And so I thought, well, let's go for it. Like the page, there's a huge page of noise in book one, there's the big sound effects. It's just fun to me. The book is meant to be really visceral and emotional and right at the edge, so why not show it? Why not show how Todd is experiencing every single word? And why not? You have to earn it. You can't just do it, and cause sometimes it's really lousy, but if you can earn it, why not? Why not? It's fun. Why not?
And did you enjoy doing that and enjoy sort of coming up with those ideas?
I loved it because it felt like writing a book is such a privilege that every time you write it feels like it might be the last time. So if it's going to be the last time, why not really go for it? Yeah. And so I thought, why not? Yeah, why not just go for it?
And so in your manuscript, when you were writing it, did you use large font for boom?
I did, yeah. In my manuscripts, that whole page of noise, I wrote that whole page. And the whole page of cowards, I wrote that. Yeah, I did. I didn't do it as artistically as that. The publisher put that together. But yeah, I had them in there. Because again, it's meant to be just more than just reading, but an actual sensory feeling of what's going on.
Lovely. And it is now Thursday afternoon. It is the end of our tour.
It is.
And we're sat here in Clydebank High School. Have you enjoyed yourself this week?
I've hugely enjoyed myself. The crowds have been terrific. The groups have been great. Asked great questions. They've laughed in all the right places, which is an important thing for somebody giving a presentation. But they just really smart, really curious, like teenagers are anywhere. I get really, really cross when I read articles and tabloids bad-mouthing teenagers, because it's never the experience that I have when I meet teenagers. They're funny and interested and interesting and smart and curious and just fantastic human beings, and it has borne out all through the week.
Yeah, it certainly has done. Thank you very much for coming on tour. Kate and I have thoroughly enjoyed it, every session, and I know that the kids have as well.
Yeah, it's been brilliant.
So thank you very much for
You're
coming.
very welcome. Thank you for asking me.